Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Play Unreal Return to Pali. On this episode we're taking care of the second part of Glathriel Village. What kind of village people are we going to deal with? Well, we'll find out today. There's a lot of Nolly hanging around, but they really don't help us very much. Well, there are a few Nolly towards the end that will help us out a great deal, but, you know, we'll take care of that later. This right here, I was trying to get a grenade to kind of explode on him, but it doesn't seem it wants to work. It doesn't seem that it wants to work, rather. So basically what I did was I just kind of lured him this way. There we go. There we go. Fortunately, I got him kind of caught here. Sometimes he'll run this way, and I think he has armor on, so he takes a lot of hits. Hopefully you can see that I'm trying to aim at him, and I think I got him that time. It's another section of water here. There's nothing in the water, really. Again, these ladders are very annoying. I don't like them. I don't know why they're so buggy, but they are. I think they just weren't well tested enough. It's probably due to limitations of the engine as well. There's also another Skaarj down here. This is why the grenade launcher is really handy. You can kind of use the secondary fire to launch a grenade and fire it whenever you need to. There he goes. And take note of where he just jumped from, because that is actually a secret area that we'll find later on. And that secret area leads us to a giant Manta and the hideout, eventually. And another secret area as well. I realize the Stinger wasn't the best weapon for this guy, but no matter. We got him. He fell in the water, he's dead. Anyway, I was kind of gathering my bearings there. The next part we want to go to is when we go up here. Well, again, these ladders are terrible. I don't like them. And we need to open that door we just saw. And to do that, we open this switch. I do kind of like the level design of this village. And here there's actually kind of an enemy behind this platform, or behind this door. You'll see here. We're getting some damage on the Skaarj, but not enough. He's got armor as well. I know I'm wasting grenades, but I'd really rather deal with him this way. Because he will really hurt you. The way he's jumping, it just kind of looks funny to me with his legs spread open like that. It's like when the, what was that game? The Nintendo game. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. They always jump like that, and I think their legs were like that. It just looked kind of funny. There we go. And he's dead. So he's got some armor. So yeah, he's a pretty tough little booger. And I hope you guys are okay with me dividing this level up into two parts. It's kind of a lengthy level. I just felt it made more sense. And I've already cut out a bit of backtracking that I did. And even still, it's going to be like a 30 minutes for both sections combined. And I ended up actually with almost an hour's worth of footage that I've edited down quite a bit. You can kind of hear some crawl chattering to themselves. I don't know if you can hear it or not. You may have to put your ears close to the speakers for that. For these guys, I just want to do this. I like that the grenades that you activate individually or separately are a different color. I don't know how the grenade launcher paints the grenades before they're launched to make them red, but that's what it does. It's just a game. It's only a story. Looks like the Crawler are interested in the Nolly dice. Or maybe the Nolly picked up the dice too. I don't know where the Nolly got the dice from. And we've got all these little switches that open these little gates here. And that's kind of like, not Harabit Village, the Spire Village. That was what it was. It had all those little gates and switches we had to open. It's really not that confusing, though. Here we've got a Skaarj Trooper. So what I like to do is just kind of deal with him this way. He has a stinger, and I find the stingers are very hard to avoid. Because they come in, they're a projectile weapon, and they come in very fast. Now, the tentacle stingers aren't too difficult to avoid, but the Skaarj Troopers, when they have the stingers, they come in at a pretty high rate, and they're hard to avoid. There's not much up here, so don't worry about that. See, he's got the stinger there. And what you need to do is go to this side, and it looks like there was a bridge, and you can't go from the other side onto this bridge, so you kind of have to go this way. Whoops, I missed. Oh, I missed. That's alright, though. We've got a lot of enemies in this level. Looks like the pain chance really helps with the assault rifle, because they seem to be a little stunned. And the variance is just enough that you don't have a lot of misses on an enemy like a Crawl. Sorry. Or on a Skaarj. I'm sure it would work on a Crawl too. We'll probably see that soon enough. If I can remember to do that. Who knows? If I run out of ammo, you know, and I have to do that, then you get to see. There's also a Skaarj Trooper just after this little section here that kind of surprises you, and he's got a stinger as well. So I'm trying to figure out what weapon I want to use. Kind of low on the flak cannon, which sucks because it's one of my favorite weapons. But that's alright, we've got the grenade. See, gotta wake him up. I don't know why he stands still here, but oh well. Time for me to flee the area. Evacuate. There he is. These guys are actually pretty smart. See what I mean with the stingers? They come in very quickly. With a good deal of variance, so it's hard to avoid them all. And they add up really quickly in terms of damage. The next area we need to take care of, and this is probably the last segment. Well, this is a big segment, too. It's gonna be up here. Well, this damned ladder again. There we go. And what we need to do is jump on the roofs. And over here we've got a box with some ammunition in it. That's helpful. And over here we've got a giant Manta, and there he is. He'll float around, but if you get too close to him, he'll actually start to attack you. So go ahead and take care of him as quickly as possible, and there you go. And we got him. Bye-bye. Now here, there's kind of a little section. If you make the jump, there's another section down here with a bunch of boxes. So we might as well grab them. And we get a new weapon as well. And there's our new weapon, the rocket launcher. I'll show that off in the next episode. We're not going to really need to use it just yet. It does kind of look a little crude and phallic, but whatever. I didn't design it. Anyways, up here, if you get to the roof again, and if you go this way, there's actually the Nolly hideout. There's a little hole here, little rope. We can't climb ropes like Super Mario 2 or anything, but over here we've got the Nolly hideout. They're healing a bunch of Nollies. Sorry if I skimmed through that too quickly. We've got a super health here in case you need it. Kind of wish they put some armor here as well, but that's okay. I guess the Nollies don't wear armor. And plumbers don't wear ties. Then this just goes back this way. And those are the secret areas that we have to deal with. There's also another area I put on the fly mode because, well, it didn't completely show up here, but if you go this way and you turn on your flashlight, soon enough you'll actually see this Nollie that's been stabbed in the back. It's kind of hard for me to find it. And I don't know why they put it there, but you'll only see the knives right now. Sometimes you'll actually see a Nollie with the knives in his back, but I don't know why they did that, but they did it. Guess they were kind of bored when they designed the level. So, there you go. When we get to a good spot, we'll walk again. Whoops, I don't need to type in ghost. Walk is it? Ghost is just the no-clip mode. We still got one more enemy to deal with, though. This is kind of a maze, this level, but it's not too terrible. And there you go. Next enemy we're going to have to deal with is in this cave. And look, we've got a Skaarj trooper. So by this point you better get the health and you can use it in case you get hit, but thankfully we've got some sort of an armor left here, 106 in armor, so we'll be okay for the next episode, I think. I hope, anyway.
I'm close. I've seen the first evidence of the crash site. During a tough slog through a Nollie village infested with Skaarj, I came across pieces of a crashed Terran ship. The debris was seared from re-entry and scattered over a wide area. I hope she didn't break up in the air. If she did, there won't be any cores to recover. The crash site is very close. I'm nearly home free.
Well, anyways, that wraps up this episode, so thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.